What's going on, everybody? Spooky King 31 here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to list off 5 family-friendly horror movies. So, if you're interested in this, sit back, relax, enjoy today's video. Okay, so before we start into this list, let me just lay down some ground rules, which I use to make this list, I guess I should say. Little to no gore, little to no sex and or nudity, and little to no bad language. Those are pretty much the 3 main that I use as a guideline to make this list. And also, huge disclaimer here. I have no children of my own, and so please take any suggestion that I give in this video for your children to watch a horror movie, please take it with a grain of salt. Please. Okay, so with all that being said, let's jump right into this list. Okay, so first up on the list we have Jaws, and I feel like it's a pretty good beginner's step into horror, you know? It's not that bad, really not that bad of language in it. Some swear words, but nothing too bad. Gore like that, just like blood washing up the shore. But there is some splatter scenes, I guess I should say, so keep that in mind. But it's not terrible. I mean, there's definitely worse things. But yeah, I definitely suggest Jaws is the first one to sit down with your kid, you know, like a 10-year-old or something, you know, and just kind of just chill out and enjoy beginning to watch horror together. But anyway, so next up, we have a favorite of mine. This is Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, and this one, again, I feel like it's a good beginner taste into the world of horror because it's, you know, it's suspenseful. It does build up fear. A really cool idea about, you know, the birds just, you know, taking over and just going crazy. But again, to just kind of sit down with the, you know, with your kid, you know, like I said, like a 10, 11-year-old, I don't know. You know, it wouldn't be that bad if you want them to get into horror, I feel like, because, I mean, again, it's a classic. I mean, Alfred Hitchcock, he's the man. Knows how to do horror and does it pretty well. But yeah, no swearing. I mean, little swearing, minor stuff, you know. Again, gore like that, and again, that's not that bad, right? I mean, in my opinion, I guess, at least. Yeah, fun fact, I always thought this was shot in black and white, but it actually was color the whole time, so maybe that's a Mandela effect. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, try watching The Birds together if you want your kid to watch a spooky/horror movie this Halloween with you. Definitely suggest watching The Birds. So, let's see, next up, right here, we have an absolute classic, and again, I feel like this is a good beginner style, you know, into the world of horror. This is George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead, and again, this is mild in my opinion. Now, it's maybe a step up from, you know, Jaws and, you know, what did we just watch? I'm totally spacing here, guys. The Birds, sorry. But, you know, it's a step up from that. I mean, the gore, like you saw there, the guy with a headshot. There's a scene coming up right here. They're eating, you know, eating flesh off the bone and stuff. I mean, it's not that bad. The black and white kind of, you know, kills some of the spooky vibes, I guess, but not necessarily. I do dig how it is shot black and white. What I mean by saying that, it doesn't really make it look as real, you know. But anyway, next up, this is a step up, I feel like, in terms of spookiness. It might scare your kid. This is Signs. This one right here, this one, when I first saw this, it definitely gave me a little jump scare surprise, especially when we first saw the alien, like, on the news or whatever. Yeah, again, though, it is mild, but it does build up, you know, fear, and it is suspenseful, definitely suspenseful, and, you know, the fear is real in this. Just, you can feel everyone just kind of freaking out in the whole time. But it does also deal with other issues as well, like other life stuff, you know, losing a loved one and stuff like that. So, you know, there is that to consider. But again, brief language, and, you know, not that violent. I mean, but it does build up, uh, fear. But again, I feel like it is a good recommendation for, again, introducing your kid, you know, to the world of horror. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments. What do you guys think? Are you guys digging this list so far? Because we have one more to go. And I saved the best for last because it's definitely a step up, I feel like, in terms of horror and spookiness. But yeah, next up here, we have... Whoo, are you guys ready? And like I said, it's a step up. But we're going to do The Ring. I know. What? If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, because there are some intense visuals in this, but it's not that gory. It's just the visuals, you know. There's some intense stuff, and it's a little gory, but not too bad. But this is definitely the spookiest or the scariest on the list, in my opinion. But again, you know, some of the aspects of this film is a little outdated, like the VHS tape and stuff like that. You know, you watch it die in 7 days, but that idea and stuff is crazy, right? When I first saw this, it freaked me out a little bit, not gonna lie. But overall, I feel like it's pretty tame. But yeah. Let me know down below if you guys have seen this one. If not, if you're going to watch it with your kid, let me know how that goes. And for any of these videos, for that matter of fact, let me know how it goes. And again, please stick to the disclaimer that I said in the beginning, because yeah, I don't have any kids, and me giving parental advice or anything like that, that's laughable, because like I said, I don't have any kids. So. But I feel like these are 5 horror films that you could watch with like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12 to 13-year-old, because, they're all rated PG, PG-13. I mean, Night of the Living Dead is unrated technically, but again, it's pretty mild in terms of horror, I guess, But I'm curious, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think of this list? But thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one.